Welcome to Mama What's Next, a podcast for all the amazing women navigating the wonderful challenges of exploring a new version of yourself after becoming a mom. I'm your host, Mellie, and together with my incredible guests, I'm here to help you explore who you are now and help guide you to your true path, one that feels authentic and fulfilling at the same time. Motherhood changes everything, yes. It's beautiful, transformative, and sometimes it pulls us away from the woman we were. Together we dive into career change stories and how to live a life that truly reflects who we are without guilt and with the courage to embrace your journey. So get yourself a coffee, steal a moment for yourself, and let's explore this next chapter of your life. I am super happy that you're here. Welcome. Hello and welcome back, beautiful mama. Today I want to share an incredible tool that can help you build your confidence. Each day just a little bit more in just a few minutes. I journal every day generally, but I have just learned about a particular type of journal that can make quite a difference to how confident and motivated we feel. The Success Journal. The idea comes from Vera F. Birkenbiel. You might know her. She's a thought leader in the fields of learning and personal development. And it's called a Success Journal. So how does this work exactly? And how does it build your confidence and motivation? So it's basically a journal that you keep for every day. You can do this digitally, or I personally prefer to handwrite my journal every day. And it's basically your accomplishments, your achievements, your magical little positive things that happen during the day. You actually note them down. The idea behind this is actually to retrain your brain, to recognize the wins you experience on a daily basis. So think about it. How often do you actually end your day dwelling on what you didn't get done, what went wrong, especially what went wrong, and what you didn't manage to do, what's still on your to-do list? And it's such a common thing, and it happens to me all the time. So it's a recipe for self-doubt. Really, like if you think about it, you create even more doubt in your mind by doing this. So a success journal is doing the exact opposite, essentially. So here is how you do this. You grab a notebook, just your, normal size notebook that you usually use, or you do it digitally. And ideally, you divide your page into two sections, 2/3 at the top and 1/3 at the bottom of the page for reflections. And in the top section, you write down at least 5 positive things that happened to you during the day. So they could be successes, achievements, nice moments, or acts of kindness from other people, like things that people said to you, that happened to you, on the street, at work, whatever happened to you during the day. And in the beginning, that will actually feel pretty hard to do. And you will have to think about it for quite some time. But if you actually end up sticking to this and doing this every day, you will realize it becomes really quite easy, and you write these 5 positive things down quite quickly. At the bottom section, you then reflect on what you learned during the day. So essentially, no day should pass without learning something new. Hey, it's Mellie from Mama What's Next, and thank you so much for listening today. Did you know we actually have a free membership at mamawhatsnext.com, where you can connect with like-minded moms and find tools to help you navigate your next steps with confidence. And if you ever feel like you need a little more personal guidance to help you figure out what comes next for you, I am here to support you one-on-one as well. I know what it's like to feel you've lost yourself, to start from zero in a new country, pivoting and transforming a career. I have done it several times alone as a single mom across 4 countries. And I would love nothing more than helping you rediscover yourself, see your potential, and build a work life that feels aligned with who you truly are. So if that sounds like something you'd love, come and visit me at mamawhatsnext.com. I'd love to hear from you. And if you can't think of anything that you learned that day, just have a quick look at Wikipedia or scroll through TikTok. That's what I do. It's my news platform. And pick up an interesting fact or an interesting idea from someone that shares interesting pieces of advice or interesting concepts there. The beauty is no success is really too small to celebrate, and we have to start training our brain to understand that. We have to train ourselves to understand that. And the key here is, like with everything, when you actually want to implement change in your life, you have to start super small. And the key is consistency, and you can only be consistent if you start small. So it's 5 things at the top of the page and one key thing that you learned during the day at the bottom of the page. And ideally, you do this every day. And if you don't journal every day yet and you already think that might become a little bit tricky, I suggest taking a number that you feel really comfortable with. So if you don't journal at all, maybe it's a good goal to say, okay, I'm doing this once a week now. If you journal very regularly, like me, I would actually pick a number like maybe 5 times a week, because most of the time I actually journal. And to add this little exercise to my regular journaling exercise or journaling activity, whatever you will call it, will actually not make a big difference to my day. So it will not take so much to implement. So what makes this little exercise now so powerful? The simple habit has quite profound effects on your confidence, and here's why. So first, it rewires your brain. Birkenbiehl's concept builds on what psychology calls the reticular activating system, or RAS. Your brain begins to filter the world based on what you focus on. So when you start to look for success in your life, you will actually start to see success. And it's not just Birkenbiehl that has taught me this little secret. I had a fantastic mentoring session 2 years ago with Stephanie Adam, and she actually has shared that with me too. And I did that for the first time back then, to actually journal down all the things I'm great at, all the things I'm confident about, all the positive things that happened to me. And that really astonished me back then already. So secondly, it builds momentum. Confidence doesn't come from big flashy moments. It grows from small wins that are repeated over time. Your success journal becomes a record of proof that you're capable, that you're resilient, that you're making progress, no matter how small. And thirdly, it's a gratitude practice. So by focusing on what's going right in your life, you're nurturing positivity and a positive outlook in life. And really, who doesn't want that? And so by journaling daily, you're actively shifting your mindset towards positivity and achievement. And over time, you'll notice that your inner dialogue starts to soften. So instead of criticizing yourself for what you didn't do, you will start to acknowledge what you did do. And that's where confidence lives, in self-recognition and self-compassion. So, Mama, what's next for you? Maybe you want to grab your notebook now and start your little success journal and start writing down your 5 wins for the day. Thank you so much for listening today, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. And if you did, don't forget to subscribe. It means the world to me. And share it with a friend or family who could use a little confidence boost. I'm happy if I get to meet you again next week. Until then, bye. All right. Hello. And I'm so grateful you were here today, tuning in and showing up for yourself. If you love this episode, can I ask for a quick high five? Yes, that's right. Just hit that subscribe button at the top and leave me a review and share this episode with someone who could use a little inspiration today. Your support really means the world. Let's also give ourselves a big hug for showing up, being honest, and supporting each other on this incredible journey. Don't forget to check the show notes for links to connect with me on Instagram and LinkedIn. I'd really love to keep in touch. Until next time, keep being the incredible real you that the world needs. I'll see you back here soon. Bye.